Hey Blank Dieters! In this video, we're going to be discussing 11 healthy food that actually make you fat. We've all heard of the phrase, everything in moderation. No matter how healthy a food can be, if it's not controlled and portioned, it can actually end up leading to you getting off track when it comes to your weight loss goals. So let's get into the video. So, on my list, the number one culprit among healthy food that can result in you actually gaining weight are fresh pressed juices. Yes, fresh pressed juices. I know at my supermarket here they sell fresh pressed juices, carrot juices. Those are good kinds, by the way. But the bad kind are the fruit juices. A juice that's made of 6 oranges, 7 oranges, mostly fruit. These juices are very high in sugar that may result in you taking in more calories than you intended because you're thinking, oh, this is just a very healthy fruit drink. But you might actually rack up to maybe 300, 400 calories in one serving. Because most likely when you have fruit juices, you're not going to have just a small cup because you think it's healthy for you. So you have the jumbo, the big cup with all these different kinds of sugary fruit in there that may result in you actually underestimating the calories that are in there. So I think that fresh pressed juices are good, but make sure that you stick to kind of low calorie fruit like lemon, grapefruit, and add some kale, add some non-starchy vegetables. So the number two healthy food that can actually contribute to your weight gain is natural sweeteners. I'm talking about your honey, dates, agave, all these so-called natural, not so-called, but real natural sweeteners that you can substitute, coconut sugar that you can substitute for table sugar, may actually end up also contributing to your weight gain when used excessively and not in moderation. For example, they say that agave actually has more calories than your regular table sugar. So if you use more of the agave, thinking, oh my God, pancakes, let me put all this agave nectar on there. It's going to make it so good, but it's healthy for me. Still, you might end up gaining more weight than somebody who just used regular sugar or regular syrup. And they also say that agave is actually high in fructose, which is actually a type of sugar that can contribute to insulin resistance. So you have to be careful when you use things like natural sweeteners, honey, and stuff like that. But it's still meant to be enjoyed in moderation so you can gain the health benefits without sabotaging your weight loss and your overall health. Number three on my notorious list are pre-packaged or pre-made salads. The truth of the matter is, it's very enticing when you are in a supermarket or at a restaurant and you see a nice looking salad, especially one that comes already dressed. You don't know how much dressing they put in there, what kind of dressing, if they put some cheeses and all these kinds of oils that may actually be adding calories to your salad. So now your good, healthy, low calorie snack or side is now transformed into this calorie laden meal by somebody who prepared it on your behalf. So you always have to be careful when you order a salad at a restaurant. Ask them to put the dressing on the side, even if you're not calorie cutting. I mean, just tell them to put the dressing on the side, okay? And then if you're buying pre-packaged salads, make sure you know all the ingredients that are in there, because sometimes they put cheeses, they put all these kinds of things, and you might not know what it is. Or they might actually put a salad dressing that has no calorie information on it, which might actually end up resulting in you eating more calories than you wanted to eat and get off track when it comes to your goals for your weight loss. Number four is a little painful for me because I love it so much, but I have to be straight and level with you. Diet soda. So they say that a study was done that proved that even though diet soda is quote unquote 0 calorie, it actually contributes to the demise of your gut bacteria, which causes illnesses like diabetes, high blood pressure, and all these what they call metabolic syndromes. So that's not a good thing, guys. I mean, though it's low calorie, it's not good for you to be consuming them because in the long run your body will be negatively impacted, especially your gut bacteria. I don't know about this study, but they said that there was another study that was done in which 2,000 people who drank diet soda had actually a wider waist circumference than people who abstained from diet soda. So if you love your waist, you might want to keep away from the diet soda, even though I don't think that it is actually possible for you to gain weight if you're not genetically predisposed to gain weight in that area. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Let me know what you think or what you know regarding diet soda. I really want to know because I love it so much. I drink Diet Coke almost every day since I started my weight loss. Let me know. Number 5 is also something that hurts my soul just to talk about it, but granola. Granola is a healthy food, but it's also very calorie laden because granola is actually made of oats and nuts and all these dry fruit, but it also has a lot of sugar and it also has a lot of fat. If you Google any recipe for granola, I remember I wanted to make my own granola. You have to put a lot of oil, you have to put a lot of sugar in order for it to come out as crispy and nice, the crunchy, the way it is. So to be honest, if you want to be safe, maybe pick a granola that has not more than 6 grams of sugar per serving. And that's going to be hard to do. So to escape that, try making your own granola at home. A recipe that I saw online contains cinnamon and oats. You still need to add oil though. So I don't know. This is very tricky, okay? Find a way, create something, your own granola at home that is less calorie. I'm going to try to experiment myself and see if I can come up with a low calorie granola recipe. If it's good enough, I'll definitely bring it to you and I will definitely show it to you so you can also make it and it can help you in your weight loss goals. Number 6 is protein bars. Protein bars, because we call them protein bars, we think that they are so healthy, but they have also all these other ingredients that add calories to the bar, like sugar, nuts. Do you know how calorie dense nuts are? Not that they're bad, but if you're really trying to cut your calories, having a protein bar as a snack in between meals is definitely going to throw you off, especially if you're eating like 1,200 calories, 1,300 calories, 1,500 calories. You're going to blow about 400 calories on that protein bar or 250 calories on that protein bar, and it's not really going to be as filling as you would expect. Number 7 on my list are low-fat flavored yogurts. I know just because something is labeled low fat, it can kind of trick you into thinking that, oh, that means it must be low calorie, therefore it's good for my weight loss. But that's not the case. You still have to check the calories and compare them to your daily caloric goals. You have to check to see if it fits within your macros and if it's going to add or subtract from your weight loss. So a lot of times when fat is taken out of yogurt, they actually replace it with sugar, because when you take the fat out of anything, trust me, I hate like non-fat milk. I'll settle for 2%, but non-fat milk is just terrible. Non-fat dairy. I tried non-fat cream cheese and it was the worst thing ever. I was like, what? Is this like what they eat in hell or something? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, who eats non-fat cream cheese? We want the fat in there. So when they remove the fat, they often add sugar to kind of replace the flavor that was taken out by removing the fat. So that still makes it very high calorie. So you still need to check the food, like, okay, it's low fat, but I still need to check if it's also low calorie. So just be careful when it comes to low fat yogurt. Number 8 on my list is smoothies and protein shakes. I remember when I first started working out, going to the gym, I thought that maybe if I drank protein shakes, it was going to make me perform better. And as a result, I made protein shakes with yogurt. I will put protein powder in there. I will put milk in there. I think I would have like 500 calories in a protein shake just before going to the gym, and then come back and still have a full day of eating that's about 1,500 calories. At the end of the day, I didn't do anything because I blew my calories on this protein shake. So that's another thing you have to really, really watch out for. And smoothies that appear to be healthy but are actually very calorie ridden. Don't add too many things in your smoothies. Rocco DiSpirito in his cookbook, where he talks about the negative calorie diet, has an amazing recipe for the strawberry shortcake smoothie. I think to thicken it, he uses psyllium husk, and he also puts strawberry flavors, and it's amazing. So there are many ways that you can enjoy your smoothies, but without adding a lot of yogurt, a lot of milk, which is just going to make that smoothie very calorie dense and is going to throw you off when it comes to your daily calorie goal for weight loss. Okay, so number 9 on my list, we discussed this before in a previous video where I was talking about how fruit can make you fat. Dried fruit. Though dried fruit is amazing, it's full of flavor and all the nutrients that are in the fresh fruit, but they also contain more sugar and they're actually less bulkier, so you can tend to overeat them. So if you're going to have dried fruit, try to have them maybe in your oats. Try to have them just to add to kind of spice up a snack or something. Or as a rule of thumb, do not have more than a quarter cup of dried fruit. Because if you're not careful, you're going to overeat it. You can eat a whole pack of dried fruit, which is just full of calories. It might even come up to like 900 calories and you don't even know, because you're just like, oh, I'm eating some dried peaches or some, banana chips or stuff like that. I love banana chips, okay? I love banana chips. So be careful when it comes to dried fruit, because even though they're an awesome, healthy food, they can also result in you overeating them and throw you off when it comes to your weight loss. The next culprit on my list, number 10, are sports drinks. Though these sports drinks are very beneficial for athletes and people that do heavy training when they're in the gym, they tend to have high sugar content and a high number of calories. So if you're just a regular old you like me, who is not a very intense athlete, who is not heavy lifting in the gym and all that, you might want to consider abstaining from sports drinks, because they're just a whole lot of sugar that you don't want in your body anyway. For me, this might be an unpopular opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below. I don't even like the taste of sports drinks. Like, I don't know if you like, I've never tasted Gatorade, but here we have a form of energy drink called Energade. It's just not the best for me. I don't like it. So I would rather just not drink it at all. So try to avoid sports drinks, because they can definitely throw you off when it comes to your weight loss. Number 11 on my list, and I've been guilty of this and giving it to my kids because I thought it was healthy, is frozen yogurt. Because it's yogurt, people tend to think that it's much healthier than ice cream, but that may not be the case if you overconsume something, even if it's healthy. And the other temptation is, because it's called a healthier version of ice cream, though it's frozen yogurt, people tend to overeat it because, hey, it's healthy. But then you're forgetting that frozen yogurt, there's a lot of sugar that is also added. And if you go to frozen yogurt shops, what they do is they put all these kinds of toppings. My mouth is watering just talking about it. These toppings, and they put sweets and all these kinds of cookies, nuts, and stuff like that can end up just making it as bad as overeating ice cream. So you have to be careful when you're eating frozen yogurt. Though it's frozen yogurt, it still has a lot of sugar, and the toppings can be really, really bad for you. Anyway, blank dieters, that was my list of 11 healthy foods that can still make you fat. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any other healthy food that you know that can still make you fat. Let me know. Educate your girl. Let me know. Remember to like, subscribe to my newbies, and also like, share with your family and friends. Till next time, blank dieters. Bye.